Hi, I'm Jenz,
Hi, I'm Elders.
and we're Fury content creators.
Yes, here to do an interview with each other.
I'm Jenz, or Jenny. I am a primarily Siege content creator. I was a variety streamer, so now I've just pretty much beelined it, stream Siege only.
Oh, that must be bad.
And I've been doing streaming for about 5 years. What about yourself?
I'm Elders. I've been streaming for on and off for about 3 years. It's only been this last year that I've done full out streaming. I'm mainly streaming Valorant.
A fry cooker's all you ever be. You're just a simple sponge boy. And yet, you don't seem to absorb very much. Ah,
I've delved into other games like Apex, but Valorant's where my heart is. And yeah. So it was just after COVID when Valorant came out, I started playing competitive. A lot of times I'm just in a solo queue, so having someone to talk to while I play games is the main drive for me. And yeah, it was just an insane amount of support I got from the get-go, just for people I play with, and just the amount of people I met through Valorant and who came and said hello every stream was just insane. So yeah, how about yourself?
Well, I started because of my partner. Bajo started streaming, and I was like, that looks like a lot of fun, and I was in the middle of doing uni and I didn't really know what to do with my life, and it kind of looked like fun to experience like a horror game, or you know when you sit down on a couch and you're playing a game and you're just like, what a cool moment I just experienced, and I just really wanted to share that with someone. And so streaming was like the perfect avenue for that. And yeah, I've been really lucky to like meet friends and, you know, get to know people through the online community.
You said horror games. What ones did you start with?
Dark Souls, but Outlast was my big
Outlast, of course. Everyone's like go-to horror one. Yes. The most I've done is Deceit, which is like a 6-player one.
Yeah.
But no, not really like anything single player. I've never really enjoyed single player as much as I have competitive online. Interacting with new people. I've got a solid community now that I love to talk to, you know, whatever they're doing. Just while I'm playing games as well, they keep my mind in focus, make me not want to chuck my keyboard through the window. Yeah. And that's the main drive I have with streaming, is just talking to people, interacting, because, well, online I'm quite a social guy, so without anyone to talk to, I kind of just sit there and just, I don't know, doze off.
Yeah, totally. Me too, actually. Just pretty much being able to meet people and connect with people, and like, I've made long-term friends through streaming, so that was like a nice thing, because yeah, we moved to Adelaide and I was like, I don't know if we're gonna meet anyone in Adelaide, so.
It's easy to make friends during Siege as well, like online, or is it a bit of a toxic environment?
I would say the people who watch Siege are the nice people. The people who you find in Siege can sometimes be pretty awful.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure with Valorant.
Oh, Valorant's absolutely the same for the majority of part. I played other games like I said before. I played Siege in my life. I played League of Legends for about 8 years. But Valorant's the one game where I've actually been able to talk to people and make friendships outside of just in the game.
Yeah.
Just the amount of people I'm now meeting just from playing the game in the same, not even just from streaming, but playing the game, getting to know them, and coming to stream and, you know, talking is a lot more than any other game I've touched.
It's a big one. My biggest one previously was to work with the Funhouse people. From watching this group of people that I looked up to actually being able to play a game and stream with them is like insane. What about yourself?
So mine's actually close to yours, actually. Mine, I started watching Rooster Teeth about 10 years ago or so, with the Red versus Blue. Those are the ones that kind of got me, you know, first watching a lot of content online. Collaboration with them would just be like ultimate for me, really.
Yeah, totally.
Just idols in my mind.
Well, if you're watching this, look out for this guy.
A lot of people won't know about me. A lot of people don't know that I'm actually a huge musical theatre nerd. My first show I did backstage was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh wow.
Recently I've been moving from doing behind the stage to being on stage. It's such a, same thing with streaming. You find this great community every person, every show you do.
Do you miss that at all?
I'll still do it occasionally. Right now, I kind of slowed down ever since I had a big show last year where
nice.
I actually played at one of our state theatres in Perth. Bit more chill, but maybe one this year, maybe not at all. Who knows?
Oh, at least you have it like somewhere in your life still.
Yeah. So you're talking about me. What about yourself? What's something that people don't know about you outside of streaming?
Me, I used to be a Muay Thai fighter and I really wanted to go into UFC for a long time. So I've done a couple of fights where you have to like cut weight and all that stuff, which, yeah, Muay Thai is like not a huge part of my life now. Just stuff hurts now.
How long did you do that for?
I've been doing Muay Thai on and off for about 8 years. Yeah, I trained and like flew to Phuket to train with like fighters and stuff, and yeah, it was an amazing time. But cutting was the worst experience of my life.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be Fury.
Yes, I was like read the comment there, but I usually follow players more than I follow the esports themselves. Majority of the time, those players usually end up towards C9. Cloud9 Sneaky and Medios, they brought this comedy duo to them, and that really drove me towards C9 to start with. How about yourself? You've been in streaming for about 5 years. You probably know all the orgs now.
Well, I only really got into esports about a year ago. So I'm still like very new to it, and the only thing esports I really watch is Siege. But with Siege, like you said, I go for the player over the team. It's just you connect to a player and their playstyle and their personality. I kind of root for the underdogs, but in general. So whoever is doing something cool.
Okay. So you say some other players. What's some players that you know in the scene that you love?
Well, famously Shaiko. Spoit is the new up-and-comer, so I'm curious to see how he goes. And Astralis fell through. Unfortunately, they were a great team last year at SI, but I love Forest and Iconic from them. They were great players, so keen to see what they get up to this major. Well, this is my first esports event, so I'm really looking forward to watching the games and meeting people that, you make friends online, so it's a nice spot to get together and actually face-to-face have a chat. But yeah, mostly to watch the esports events in like a theatre. What about yourself?
For me, it's one of the main things. Well, I've been to a lot of PAXs here in Melbourne. This is like my 7th time in Melbourne now. So my main thing is seeing like yourself in tournaments. The main one I'm really excited to see is OCE All-Stars versus TSM. One of those things again where it's the players where you follow them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the matches. Hopefully I'll understand a little bit more about the game this time around.
Alright, now we got the random fire shot question.
Oh, yes.
I would say I have a special talent, and I was just wondering if you would have a special talent too, because if you show one, I can show mine.
I'm double jointed. It's PG.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's my arm.
So that show that I said I did at the State Theatre was actually the SpongeBob musical, where I played Mr. Krabs. You, a fry cook is all you'll ever be. You're just a simple sponge boy, and yet you don't seem to absorb very much. Ah! So that's one thing in my repertoire that I always have.
My question to you is, what is your biggest fear?
I'm actually really scared of bees.
That's a fair fear.
But it doesn't just stop there.
Okay.
And a lot of this, the flying insects, so bees, wasps, flies, butterflies. I recently went to Tokyo and we went through Singapore and they have the butterfly garden and I did not want to go anywhere near that. Nowhere
I'm
near.
not surprised. A flying object, even if it's slow coming towards you.
It just feels unnatural.
Yeah, I get that. The day I learned cockroaches can fly was the worst day of my life. So yeah.
On the ground is fine, on the air, get me out.
Yeah.